So you're thinking about moving to the Las Vegas, Nevada area, and you've heard about the downtown Las Vegas, Nevada area. We have dogs and we have cicadas going. Also, that's
a lot of cicadas.
Right, a lot of dogs and cicadas. So nonetheless, with that being said, guys, we're going to show you a few different price points, a few different properties, a few different budgets, so you can figure out what works for your budget. And if we can be of service, of course, reach out to us, let us know. And we're going to show you a few little secrets.
More gems.
Stick around to the end. We'll show you a few little secrets to see a few of those properties that may work for you. And with that being said, let the show begin, because we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know about moving to Las Vegas or living here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area,
then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that we can keep you informed of the market here in Las Vegas.
Hey guys, so we're jumping in right now. As we said, we're going to show you a little bit of the downtown area. Before we get too specific, we want to show you 3 houses in different particular areas. But before we get too specific, let's orient you guys as far as where you are. So this area, this bordered area is going to be our downtown Las Vegas area. That's the bordered area of downtown Las Vegas. Most people, when they hear downtown Las Vegas, they actually think of this here, the Las Vegas Strip. The Las Vegas Strip is not necessarily going to be the downtown area. The Strip is its own entity, its own baby, so forth and so on. So when you think of everything like the hotels, the Venetians, the Caesars, Flamingo, so forth and so on, that is not a part of what we consider the downtown Las Vegas area. Downtown Las Vegas actually starts here near the Stratosphere. And that's the area that we're starting to get a lot more building and so forth and so on. So near this area, the Strat Hotel, sorry, it's not the Stratosphere, it's the Strat now. So it's the Strat, so it starts closer to the Strat. Again, just to orient you a little bit more, I'm gonna zoom out even further so you guys can really see all of this. We are literally in this bowl here in Las Vegas. We have other videos that talk specifically more about the Las Vegas area, North Las Vegas, Henderson, all those kind of good things. But again, where all this border is, this is specifically the downtown Las Vegas area. And again, the Strip is just on this side here. So again, not the Strip, but we are literally going to be looking at the downtown Las Vegas area. So now taking you guys back in, we're going to show you 3 different properties. The first one we're going to be showing you is going to be a property that's on what's called Ivanhoe, and that particular property is going to be just inside of the borders here, Rancho, Okie kind of area. So Ivanhoe, this particular property, great property, 3-bedroom, 2-bath property. We'll see the video. You'll see us talk in front of that property, so forth and so on. You just see its location. After that, we're going to sneak you just outside of the border of the Las Vegas area, downtown Las Vegas area. Show you this property here over on Parkway. We did sell the neighbor next door to it, but this particular property, that was going to come in around $783. And then we're going to take you back into this really beautiful property that's in the Scotch 80s area, which is 14 Crescent Drive. So again, this helps you understand location-wise where you may be with those particular properties. So again, that red, if you can see all of that, that's going to be your border area of what is considered the downtown Las Vegas area. Again, here's your Strat Hotel, Sahara Hotels down here, Wynn's Las Vegas is down in this area, so forth and so on. So again, all of this is going to be the downtown Las Vegas area. So enjoy those homes. We'll come back with you guys towards the end, give you a little bit of input about some of these little areas that we've sort of highlighted and hearted. We have made a downtown Las Vegas arts video that you guys will use that link so that you can go and check that video out as well, which give you more details about these particular areas as far as some of the things that we really enjoy. But we want to stay specifically in regards to living in this great area of downtown Las Vegas. Just to give you this little bit of sneak peek as well. So most people, when they think of Las Vegas, they either think of our 2 master plan communities, either the Summerlin area here, which is more west, and then also the Green Valley here, which is going to be a little bit more southeast. So in our Las Vegas airport, the Harry Reid International Airport is right here dead smack in the middle of Las Vegas. So again, not too far from these things, but we want you guys to at least be able to see those 3 homes and its exact locations. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Enjoy. So we're here in our first property. This one is going to be in the downtown area called Glen Heather. So we're just approaching this property. This property is going to be built in 1963. I believe that Glen Heather was basically all of this behind me is all the bushes and everything that's a part of the home. This one was built in 1963, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, about 1611 as far as the square footage is concerned with. I'll across the street, and Vince is across the way as well, so I'll have him jump in here. But great little property. So I'm showing them the first property here behind us. This one, I believe we have it listed at what, 549,000 or so on this one?
Yes, 549,000.
549,000. Glen Heather. That big building you see behind them is the Stratosphere, so that's really cool. So that lets you know that you're really close to the downtown Las Vegas area. We love
4th of July and New Year's, that is lit up like a sparkler,
like
a
crazy.
huge sparkler.
Yeah, and so what I love too is that we're close enough to the Strip so that when we do have friends and family, they can run to the Strip, enjoy that. We give them the code to the house and they can come back. We don't have to entertain them because folks of us that live here in Las Vegas, we don't run to the Strip all the time. So anyway,
we do go downtown, and that's why we're showing you this downtown area right now.
Yep.
It is one of our favorite spots.
Cool.
And this is just a little gem of smaller homes, little larger lots for the size of the homes.
Cool. We're gonna do a little bit of a spin around so you guys can get a little bit more of the neighborhood in the sense of what's around us here. So a little bit of mix of properties and houses here. Again, the one here is listed at 549,000. They look like they've just redone the streets as well. They just redid the streets, which was really cool. But yeah, really cool properties. We're gonna jump in the car now, show you a little bit of the neighborhood, drive around it, all that kind of good stuff. But again, 549,000, 1611 square feet, built in 1963, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, has a pool, probably a good 6-7 minutes away from the Las Vegas, Nevada Strip. Okay, so we are at our second property. This one is going to be in the Rancho Park area of the downtown Las Vegas. We are walking past a couple of little properties, a home in the area. This one, these guys did a great job. They renovated that one. You can go online and check that one out. But the property that we're about to walk up on, this is the one that is for sale right now. It's 3169 as far as the square footage.
Square feet, yeah.
Yeah, 3169 square feet on this particular property. We'll turn around here so you can see it. You can check it out on Zillow. 3169, 4-bedroom, 4-bath. Built in 1960.
1960.
1960. So great property. They've done some work on it, so definitely go and check it out.
It's a great little neighborhood. It's all single story. It's still in the historic downtown area.
Yep. And they come in, a lot of people have come in and done some great stuff. We sold the property actually right next door after we see this next property. We sold the property next door for a little over 700,000. I think we got like maybe 710,
I think.
710,000 for it. Beautiful, cool, almost ranch style, Palm Springy kind of feel to it. So we sold that one a while back. So again, this one down the street, right there, that's the one that we just featured. They're listed at $783,888.
Yep.
Is the list price on this particular property, but again, check it out on Zillow. But as you can see, some mature landscaping is going on here on a lot of these trees, mature landscaping.
People take great care, like this one across the street from us right here.
Yep. Great properties as far as renovating and taking care of these properties. So really a cool area. I'm looking down the street here. I see like Resort World in the new casino, all that kind of great stuff. So great area. You can see some pods. People are moving. So there is movement. So again, we'll take you to our next property, the third one, which will be in the historic area of Scotch 80s. And we'll introduce that one to you guys. So again, 783,888 on this one. So we are now in the Scotch 80s, the historic area of Scotch 80s downtown, and this is going to be one of the higher price points that we're going to show you today. This one is going to be listed at 1.5 million.
1.5.
And it's a 3,590 square feet
yep.
property. Sits on a half acre. We are just outside the wall of this property. Absolutely beautiful property. In that regard, you can see a lot of information on Zillow, so forth and so on. We're just going to take a walk by the front of it for you, and so you can take a look and see. So, interesting fun facts about this one, right?
Yeah, what I've learned is that this is a historical neighborhood just west of the downtown. In 1911, I believe our first mayor purchased 80 acres west of downtown,
yeah.
And he had Scottish investors, so that's how they came up with the name Scotch 80s.
Scotch 80s. That's cool.
There's been many, famous people who've lived here. Jerry Lewis, as late as the 2014, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
The mayor lives here. Other people live here of prominence. Yet this is a redone 1975, so it's fairly new for the neighborhood. And someone has just come in and put some beautiful money into this beautiful
property.
Scotch 80s property.
Yeah, and we'll just walk it right now and let you guys see the front of it. So absolutely stunning front in the property. Hopefully we won't get kicked away. They have some security cameras around here and all that kind of great stuff. But we'll just walk the outside of it. Again, you can go and check it out on Zillow. You can look at some of the input on the property and more information on it. We'll show you the neighbor across the way. Scotch 80s is going to be a wonderful mix of, since, like Vince said, it's been here since 1911.
Well, they were purchased in 1911. I don't believe they started building until like the 40s and the 50s.
Okay,
my understanding.
So we're gonna have a nice mix of homes. You can see a really cool sort of almost farm style home across the way, which is really cool. Right next to it as well, you can see they're doing a little bit of work and renovation on that property over there. So huge lots, so it's not really one of the most walkable. It's walkable in the sense once you live here, but for me to be walking all of these properties, it's going to take me 10 minutes to walk in front of it and all that kind of good stuff. But great properties. Again, you can get this mix of beautiful homes right next to me here or across the street from it, as well as this house that they're renovating right across, and then even this one here on the corner. You guys probably can't see it too far, but really they did a great job on renovating that one as well. Again, this one came in at 1.5 million. Beautiful property, so all here in the downtown Las Vegas area, and we're going to do a little drive around so you guys can check it out and see more of this beautiful neighborhood. Jump into the car.
Hey guys, thank you for being so patient with us. We had those little gems that we wanted to share with you. What we've done is we picked out a couple new, or not new, we picked out a couple neighborhoods that are just west of the downtown area or the outline of the downtown area that we showed you. There was a couple of homes, this is one that we showed you, the other one, and yet the other one. What we're gonna do is we'd like to show you a couple more neighborhoods. First one is called Rancho Circle, and I'm going to bring that in a little larger so that you can see that. Let's see how I do that. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Rancho. It's gone. It's gone. So Rancho Circle. So this was really started to be built in the 40s, 1940s. So if you notice, it was just west of downtown, not very far, maybe a mile or so, but that was considered out of town. These are homes that were built on larger lots, acres, 2 acres, all horse property because it was in the middle of the desert. Yet this is a very exclusive gated community. Again, the homes were probably, some of them started being built in the 40s.
Nice
What-
price points in here too, like you said, Vince. I mean, really beautiful price points. Gated.
Gated.
So that's one of the things that's really
Gates over here. It comes in and it's beautiful. There's a couple in here right now that are in the 2 million range. Beautiful old properties,
Well,
big trees, amazing. And we'll have a couple photos for you to see.
yeah, a couple of photos, a couple of videos. We'll do a little bit of drive around really quick just so you guys get a feel of this particular neighborhood. Again, it's just west of that downtown
Here's
Las
that
Vegas
one house that
border.
we showed you earlier at
Mhm.
Parkway East,
Mhm.
just directly across the street. So this is a whole nother set of homes.
Mhm.
Then just to the north of it, we have Rancho Bel Air. How do I do that? I'm just
Go to the X.
learning to maneuver Rancho Bel Air, which will be just north of that a little bit. So these homes were built more, I'm going to say the 70s. Again, smaller lots, as you can tell, still large, but smaller. The price ranges, you probably can get into this here for a fixer-upper in the maybe high 8s, 9s,
Mhm.
up to maybe 3-4 million.
Our team just had one in there. What did we sell over there with
It was
just over
1.5,
1.5 million? I think we got them.
Yeah, it actually was this home right here.
Mhm.
Beautiful gated community. Beautiful. They're all custom homes. They're all different. Again, 30 years newer than the Rancho Circle that is right next to it. I don't believe they were ever 4-horse properties because they came later in the 70s. So I don't believe that to be like Rancho Circle was zoned for horses, as we'll say.
Easy access to freeways, guys. Literally right around the corner. If we zoom out, we can see
Main artery
Yeah.
right here. Great location. It's a great location, the downtown area that we love so much. We live in this area, not in this community, but in this area. So this is our little hangout.
This is our little hub down in here, so we definitely want to see it.
And then, so the next one is we're going to show you houses that were built in the 60s. And it is called McNeil Estates. And it's still in the same little west of the downtown area. We showed you the house earlier here in the Crescent, just directly across the street. Again, these homes were built in the 60s. This first street, Ashby, were all acre lots, all zoned for horses. As you moved south, these homes are on smaller lots, family oriented, mostly, I'm going to say 98% 1-stories. There are a couple 2 stories that are kind of sprinkled into this area. Very established trees, very green. It's a wonderful little neighborhood. They have their own
their own little Facebook page.
Facebook page, yeah. So you can
so if you like those neighbors knowing everything that you do a little bit, wait a minute, it's on the Facebook page.
But anyways, again, these are the little gems that we wanted to share with you. They are sought after areas. You can get into this neighborhood for a fixer-upper probably in the 5s.
You can still find some homes there, definitely like in the 7s, the 8s, the millions. You can find a couple of $1 million,
Yep.
2 millions
Yep.
in that same area as well. It is very strong in the sense that these are the homes. So I wasn't born here, raised here. Vince has grown up here in the Las Vegas area since he was 6 years of age. These homes, these little areas that we've just shown you, these are the homes where a lot of the people here in Las Vegas,
My
with
age.
families,
We were the kids of this.
they actually
group of people.
lived in these areas. These were their homes first before they started migrating to the west, more towards the Summerlin area. So everyone, all of our friends in the Summerlin area are like, oh, you guys are downtown. Okay. Oh yeah, we know this house. This was my house. This was my parents' house, so forth and so on. So a lot of these really well-kept, established homes, the young people are coming in, redoing these areas, renovating.
And a lot are moving back from being raised here. Now they're moving back there and
back into these areas. So really beautiful, beautiful bones. You hear this a lot in real estate. Amazing bones to a lot of these houses. Really new, not the cookie cutter feel that you get in a lot of the sort of subdivisions around. Very unique homes in that sense. Everything doesn't look exactly the same in those 3 areas. So those are those beautiful gems that we wanted to let you guys know about.
And they're just outside the downtown lines, if you will.
Yeah.
That's why because we really wanted to be specific today about the downtown area. And again, this is just west across one street called Rancho. That there are some 3 different price points and different types of homes, but nonetheless beautiful, great places for families and whomever.
family and everyone else. I mean, family and real family. So actually, just to give you a little bit of side note here, we had a lot of folks in the McNeil estates that are of LGBTQ identification, and we have a lot of people in that particular area that have purchased those properties and redone them, so forth and so on. You can find them here in Las Vegas. We're pretty diverse in the sense of being spread out in that sense. There is a little bit of a higher density demographic of LGBTQ in that particular area. So we have really done some really great things in that sense. Now, with that being said, guys, again, if we can be of service in regards to any of these properties that we've shown you or any of these areas, or if you just have questions, please reach out to us. Again, make sure that you hit that subscription button for us down below. Make sure that you also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of any and all new information that we have in regards to updates here in the Las Vegas market. And thank you guys again for checking our channel. Make sure you go to those other videos in regards to looking at those videos, giving you more information about the Las Vegas area. We do a video that's a little bit more of a breakdown of a lot of these different hearted areas.
Right, and those are the little haunts that we love to go to.
So we'll give you more of a breakdown of these different areas in those videos, so forth and so on. Again, like I said earlier, we'll give you more of a breakdown of Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, Henderson, and everything else. But again, guys, reach out, let us know if we can be of service. We can do a schedule as far as a DM. We'd love to do Zooms with you.
That way we get to see you face to face.
Exactly, all that kind of great stuff. So thanks so much, guys. Check out one of our other videos, and we will talk to you and see you guys soon. That's our show.